we're gonna make the long trek in. It's 70 degrees right now, so it's kind of warm. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna try to get in there without bumping too much stuff, but it's day 6. We've got to get aggressive, and so that's what we're doing.
Did you say day 6?
I did.
Oh, let's day 6 'em.
It's day 6. So we're gonna head in here. We're gonna hunt pretty close together, and there's a good chance we shoot a buck tonight. I'm excited. you're shaking.
He went right behind that tree. I don't think I got that kill shot. But
That's right. That's right. I'm shaking like a leaf. He's not bad.
I know.
He's got decent 2s and 3s, man. I'm pretty sure I hit him good. I hit him a little bit low, but it is in the crease. And did you see him as he was going off? Could you see him at all? He was struggling that back leg. I hit him pretty good, I think. He's gonna be good in that canyon, dude. What I ranged was 25 earlier, and it was a little bit below where he was at. Yeah. So I was like, okay, we're good. I'm gonna shoot that. I shot my 30-yard pin, and it went crease, dude. I think we got him.
Almost passed out.
I think he's toast. Could you see the hit at all?
I don't think so.
Behind the tree. I figured it was gonna be, but I was hoping.
I wish he was gonna come this way. I wish he was gonna go up or come down.
Well, I had pretty much nothing except for if he'd have kept going on the same exact path he was on, I would have been able to shoot right here. But
yeah, no, I thought he was gonna come up and you were gonna shoot him right there, or come back down and shoot him right there.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. There was this point blank right here. Dude, that arrow sounded like butter. It laid in there good.
My hands are numb.
They're tingling right now. I think it's because I was holding like this.
And I was like this, and I think looking out of the corner of my eye so long, I got lightheaded. I thought I was gonna pass out.
I was trying to let you know when you can move and stuff, but like for forever, he was looking, you know. Right. I think he was, because I was looking out the corner of my eye.
I had a pretty good eye on him in the camera, and then I could see him, like I could look at him, so I knew when to move and stuff.
I mean, I'm always hesitant after a shot, because you just never know, but that was butter. It did. It was like, you could barely hear it, dude. I hope it's not too low, but I think I can't believe that happened. Day 6, public land, and a day 6 just went through the shoulder. I'm talking the crease. We were sitting here, and I talked about the buck, you know, in the first interview that came through early. I think that's the same buck, because he kind of came from behind us. We've got 3 bucks out here, and I think they're just milling around. This is all just staging and bedding, of course, but we didn't bump any deer that were bedded right here, so I think this happens to be a lot of staging at the foot of this draw right here going up to ag. It's thick in here, it's nasty, it's bug stuff. If Casey doesn't kill tonight, he's going to kill in a northwest wind on that other side tomorrow morning for sure, but I'm pretty sure we have a dead deer right now. When I first saw him back here, I told Jack, I was like, oh, it's just a little buck. And then he kept coming, and I was like, I got a better glimpse of him. I was like, okay, I'm shooting this buck. And then Jack started shaking like a leaf. And then I started shaking like a leaf. The more he shook, the more I shook. And so I grabbed my bow, I get it like halfway, and I've got it up in the air. And he kind of sees us, or, I mean, he had to have smelled us probably, but I think the wind has got enough over the top of him that we weren't hardly getting much wind on him. He might have even got our ground scent and never got our wind. It might have been pushing over the top of it, but we've been waiting on a wind like this all week. We got it. And I'm pretty sure he was stumbling as he went off, and Jack and I both think that blood shot out as he was going up that hill right there. I think it looks good. I think we have a South Dakota public land buck down, and it's an 8-point, and it's a solid deer. On day 6, I'm so excited right now. We've got deer out here, so I think what we're going to do is get down real slowly and quietly, get our stuff, pack it up the hill to where we don't bump him and we don't bump these deer, give Casey a chance to shoot deer, give them a chance to be unmolested, so that in the morning, Casey can come smoke him a nice little South Dakota public land deer.
There it is.
go see if we can find some blood, and we're not gonna push this deer. We're gonna hang out up here. We're just trying to get out of the woods so Casey has a chance to kill a deer in the morning. Please go over there and get shot. He's walking. Oh, yes. Oh, he's kind of coming towards us. Is he not going the other way? Oh, no, he's headed towards you. There's definitely a deer down there that I can't see. Yeah. It's good for him. Oh yeah, for sure. He reminds me of a buck that I missed before. Please go get shot. Oh, he's going. He's a toad, dude. His brow tines are seriously awesome. Brow tines almost gone. Yeah. I can't tell. Dude. Oh, there he goes. I think did he just shoot? He just shot him. He's running weird. Dude, he is. There he is. Look at him. Watch him. Is he holding his GoPro up?
Then he turned us.
Did he see us come? That was insane. I'm not sure what's happening exactly, but we saw the big buck come out that we saw like 6 days ago or whatever. He came to the same area. Casey decided to hunt over there for that deer, and you could tell he was like seeing something, but he kept pushing on to get a better look. I don't know if Casey was laying in the grass or what, but I heard something. The deer took off running like he was hit hard, and I was filming, and Casey stood up out of the grass. It looks like you can see his light over there, and went like this. So I'm thinking it was a good shot. We might have 2 deer down. I'm a little bit worried about this deer because, like I said, there's no lung blood on the arrow, but he was hit hard too. So we may try to slip through and see what the deal is right here. Did he see us come up the hill or something?
I think he just, because we both jumped up and he turned to his right. We get to sleep in tomorrow. I hope we're not sitting here looking for a deer all night.
It's rolling. He's right down here. I was just thinking, I didn't want to go down and up to get to KC, so I was like, we'll go around the edge of this. It's a Y, I have 2 canyons. And just look, he's laying there, piled up, probably been dead for an hour and a half or whatever since I shot him. We're gonna go over to KC, see what the deal is. Let him know we got a dead 8-point right here for South Dakota. And we're gonna get the game cart, baby.
if you can see him, but yeah, he's down there.
Turn that ISO up a little bit.
Yeah, you can see him.
It ain't perfect, but it's good. It's good.
Did y'all watch the whole thing?
Yes, I filmed it.
Oh my gosh.
It's on film.
Oh my gosh, it's on film over here too. My penetration ain't great. But the shot looks money.
The frontal?
No, it's a quartering 2, and I aimed point of the shoulder, and I hit exactly where I was aiming. It had to have gone in there, and just on a turn, it's already kind of pulled out.
He
or
looked
something.
hurt, dude.
He looked real hurt.
Did you find the arrow?
No, I bet we can though. Did you see how big that is?
Yeah. Brow tine.
What'd you shoot?
An 8-point.
Dadgummit!
He's dead in the ditch over there. We found him on the way to you.
Are you serious? How big?
He's not as big as that. He's bigger than any other 8-point we've seen on this trip, other than.
Is he the one that I spooked early?
Maybe.
Is he 1-year-old?
I don't know if he's a 1 or a 2, but he's got like his G2s are like that long. They're like 4 or 5 inch G2s.
I've seen a lot of deer or not. Have y'all seen a lot of deer?
No, we've seen a few.
Dude, I think I left the camera on. Let's go over here.
Okay.
We just went back and found a few pieces of equipment we needed, unloaded the back of the truck, and ate the fastest sandwiches known to man. We're now back to go pick up Tyler's deer and get that thing taken care of and just go celebrate. So that's what we're fixing to do as soon as we find our parking place. How does this work? Been too long.
Like 12 inch bases.
Isn't that weird how big that petticoat is? Problem is, you don't want to let him go because he might come back down.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna bed right here.
Awesome, dude.
Thanks for the help.
You're welcome.
I don't know how you do that by yourself. You know what I mean? Solo sweep.
Cut him apart.
That's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we finally got him up here. I don't know how you do that by yourself. You know, we've talked about it on the podcast a lot, but the big rage is like the solo guys that can go do it by themselves. And kudos to them. They're tough dudes. They get it done. It's all good, but I would way rather do this with Jack and KC than by myself. And not to mention, I don't know how you get him out of that bottom by yourself. So, other than quartering him. And in some states, you can't even do that. So, but man, really couldn't be happier. Public land buck. Make sure and subscribe. Helps us out tremendously. Means a ton to us. And we got a lot more deer hunts up ahead of us. So, KC kind of talked me into the Euro on this dude. And I think that's what's going to happen. But, really, you know, we just waited on a wind for 6 days and we finally got the wind that we needed with this bed to feed pattern. It was kind of almost weird and ironic of how many times they would be headed either north or south and we would have the wrong wind and it would just switch every evening and morning. So just crazy, but we finally got the wind we needed, day 6, and we got it done. And I don't know. I think I got the front of the lungs. Pretty much put it in the crease on this side, kind of low. Thought I got heart, but I missed it, apparently. But got plenty of good stuff. He went down real quick, just over the hill, and not a bad buck. That's probably the best buck that I have seen while hunting from a tree on this trip. Actually, it is. So, real excited. Got some meat to take home early season. We'll be eating backstrap soon.
There's the coast, man.
It is.
So cool. Good.
First tag I have used.
What just happened?
In October on a buck. What did just happen?
That's a little extra.
Yeah. So
the
it's
tag's
pink.
the bottom part.
It's the
Yeah.
pink.
There you go.
Pink. I like pink, man. I don't think any other state has pink, do they?
I don't know.
It's hunter pink, isn't it?
Hunter pink.
Yeah. That's cool.
Dang, I never got to use a pink tag or a sticker. I never got to use a sticker
Actually, I
tag
did use
before.
one in Iowa last year.
Yeah. But maybe I will here in a second.
Maybe.